everyone, it's Liz here from Quality Estate Agent. So today in this short video, well, I'll try to make it short, I'm going to explain to you why Stoke-on-Trent is one of the best places to invest your money. Personally, I'd say it's the best place to invest your money in England, especially with, it just is. So I'm going to explain 6 reasons why you should invest your money in Stoke-on-Trent. If you already have invested your money in Stoke-on-Trent, then great, you're already winning. So just to give you a bit of history, Stoke has a population of around 260,000 people. People who live in Stoke are known as Stokies, Potters. You've got Stoke-on-Trent is made up of 6 towns, okay? So you've got Fenton, Burslem, Tunstall, Longton, Hanley and Stoke. So 6 towns that make up Stoke-on-Trent. Now, all them 6 towns, in my opinion, are great. A couple of years ago, 3 years ago, some of them towns I would have told you to avoid at all costs. But you're seeing in the years to come, and especially this year, all those towns, even the bad ones, have improved within the years. So sort of, this wasn't one of my reasons, but it's turned into a reason on why Stoke-on-Trent is a good place to invest your money, because it's just rising. It just is. Even the deprived areas are now becoming good areas to invest in your money. So yeah, it's becoming really good. But reason number 1, okay, is cheap house prices and higher rent yields. Now, official figures show that Stoke-on-Trent has one of the best places to invest in your money, and it gives investors excellent value for the money as well. Just to give you an example, in Stoke-on-Trent, you can get houses that range from 40,000 up until, you know, in the 200s, 300s, 400s. But, you know, the cheapest house you can get in Stoke-on-Trent is roughly around the 50,000 mark. In my opinion, you can get a good investment in Stoke-on-Trent for 75,000, giving you 8% rental yields and higher. You can get HMOs in Stoke-on-Trent that cost 95 to 100,000, and they will be giving you a rental yield of 12%, which in my opinion, just my opinion, everyone's different, but for an investment, when you're looking at a single let, so just a family or a single person moving in, you're looking at 7% and above. Personally, I try and aim for 8%, but 7% is good, 7% and up is good. For HMOs, in my opinion, again, you want 11% and above. So just, that's what I work off anyway. So yeah, just a few figures there for you. Right, let's go on to the second one. Now, second one, universities. In Stoke-on-Trent, we've got 2 huge universities. We've got Staffordshire University and Keele University, generating around 25,000 students, which means it makes great investment for HMOs. So the Newcastle-under-Lyme area, perfect for Keele students. The Stoke-on-Trent area, investing your money in Shelton, absolutely brilliant for Staffordshire University students, brilliant. Just to give you an example, the house prices have risen in Shelton for this reason, but you can get a 3-bed terrace, well, a 2-bed, you convert the downstairs into a bedroom, no en-suites, just standard room, renting them out at £90 to £95 per week, which is absolutely brilliant. Now, third reason is the hospital. Now, the hospital brings in lots of employment to Stoke-on-Trent. People from all over the country come to Stoke-on-Trent to work at the hospital. Again, great investment for HMOs. Just to give you some advice, if you are renting, if you have brought a house to rent, a house in multiple occupation to rent to hospital staff in Stoke, 99% of the times they will only want en-suites, okay? So just a tip there. But that is a brilliant investment. Anywhere close to the hospital for a house and multiple occupation is great. And also, just in general, anywhere close to the hospital, Hartshill, Stoke Town, Penkhull, 9 times out of 10, you'll rent that easy to the hospital staff. Absolutely brilliant. Flats, perfect. You know, 2-bed terraces, perfect for hospital staff. Okay, now number 4, which is a big one in my opinion, is the distribution centres in Stoke. So in Stoke-on-Trent, you've got Campbell Road, sort of, I call it the Campbell Road Distribution Centre. It's not called that, but that's what I call it, because You've got lots of distribution centres there on Campbell Road. So I'm going to try and be quick because I know the time is ticking. We're already on 5 minutes and I've got 2 more to go. But on Campbell Road, which is Stoke Town, you've got your big distribution centres. You've got Sainsbury's, Dunelm, TK Maxx, Marks and Spencer's, Screwfix, Amazon, H&M. Did I say TK Maxx? I'm not too sure, but TK Maxx, Pets Tome. Can't think of any others, but I know there's more, but that's 9 just off the top of my head. I know there's much more as well. So you can imagine all those 9 distribution centres, how much employment does that bring into Stoke-on-Trent? All these 9 people are all looking for houses, flats, 2-bed terraces, 3-bed terraces, HMOs, which is house of multiple occupation, all looking around the Stoke town centre, okay? So bringing brilliant amounts of employment there. You've also got, if you look on the map, which I'll just put up here, Stoke-on-Trent, if you look on the map, is practically in the middle of England, in the middle, which means all your HGV drivers, on your HGV drivers, they have a tacho, I think it's called a tachometer, which means every so often they have to take a stop. So if they were driving from Cornwall to London, they would have to stop a lot more times than they would if they were coming from Stoke-on-Trent. So a lot of your HGV drivers will all start from Stoke-on-Trent because they can reach more places to make the stops, from Stoke-on-Trent. So again, more employment bringing in for the HGV drivers. So that's number 4, sorry. So 5 is amenities. So Stoke enjoys a well-connected location, so it's halfway between Manchester and Birmingham. It's close to the M6 and A50, and the A500 Queensway or the D Road provides good connections along the area as well. It's also got Stoke train station, which is West Coast Mainline Railway, and there's roughly around 40 trains a day that go to London, which takes around 123 minutes. And the future new HS2 high-speed railway is coming from Stoke as well. So another good reason there. Tourism. Now, believe it or not, Stoke-on-Trent does bring in a lot of tourism to us. You've got thousands of visitors that visit Stoke for its pottery museums, factory shops, cruise into the local canals. You've also got other attractions. You've got the Potteries Museum, Art Gallery, Etruria Museum, World of Wedgwood, Trentham Estate, Trentham Monkey Forest, Gladstone Pottery Museum, and for all your theatre lovers, you've got the New Vic Theatre, the New Vic Theatre and the Regent Theatre. So these, especially the Regent Theatre, puts on many good productions throughout the year. Big Broadway tours have come to the Regent Theatre, which obviously, as you see, brings in lots of people from all over. It's also good for people who sort of looking to do an Airbnb. So Stoke-on-Trent, in my opinion, is quite a good area for Airbnbs as well, because you've got all of them people. You've also got Alton Towers, which is one of the biggest theme parks in Europe, that is 15 miles away from Stoke-on-Trent. So more tourism bringing into Stoke. So yeah, that was number 6, and that's everything. So overall, you can see that there is, from me going through those 6 points, there's a high rental demand in Stoke-on-Trent, achieving rental yields at 8% above, achieving rental yields at 12%. Research from Leninvest says that Stoke is one of the top 10 areas for rental price increases in the UK, which I can absolutely vouch for that, because a few properties that we've rented out recently, they've rented out at a good price, and they've literally rented out like that. You put a property on for rental, we especially have loads of inquiries, to the point where, it goes on the market and the next day we're taking it off the market because we've got enough inquiries to rent the property out. So yeah, brilliant area for investment, guys. If anyone needs any help, feel free. We've got quite a few investors that just email us over a property that they found on the market, and they'll say to me, Liz, is this a good investment? Is the area good? What sort of rent am I looking to achieve? And I give them my honest advice, And yeah, it's just a good relationship that we build up with investors. So feel free, email over any properties that you've seen that you're interested in. Don't always trust what the estate agent says to you, because the estate agent's job is to sell the house. So they might not always give you that honest advice on, you know, what rent you're likely to achieve. I've had some investors come to us that have said, you know, the estate agent have told them it's worth X on rent, and I've said, no, it's nowhere near that. You know, you've got no chance. And so, yeah, just be wary of that. But yeah, send anything over to me if you like. Again, Stoke-on-Trent is great, but there are some streets especially, and there are some areas that you would avoid at all costs, okay? But you wouldn't know that if you didn't live in Stoke. So, you know, send it over to me, get in touch, happy to help, free of charge, you know, just send it over to me. So, yeah, that's all for now. So I hope that's been of interest to you. I hope it's been helpful. And yeah, I'll catch you all soon. Thanks for watching. See you guys. Bye.